Kaspa, massive news. New exchange listing, big partnership, and the adoption is growing like crazy. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Chris, and today we're about to speak for what happened in the Kaspa price since yesterday, in the price, in the rank, in the market cap. Also, we will see the hash rate, the categories, and the top addresses. We will see the technical side of Kaspa and also the technical side of Bitcoin, what's going on. And we will close the video, guys, with some very bullish news for Kaspa that you must to know. And if you're interested to know all of these things, all you have to do is to remain until the end of the video. And before we continue, I would like to clarify you that I'm not a financial advisor. Whatever that you're going to see on this video is my own personal opinion, my personal approach. Always do your own research before any kind of financial investment. And guys, if you're a Kaspa enthusiast, Kaspa holder, or Kaspa investor, I highly recommend you to subscribe to my channel, because daily I upload Kaspa videos where I try to educate you and inform you with the latest news around Kaspa and around the crypto space. So it's going to be very beneficial for you to have a subscribe to my channel. And do not forget also to check WealthNet, that is my Patreon group, and here you're gonna find like-minded community, people that are multimillionaires, crypto YouTubers, crypto experts. WealthNet is a group that designed to help you build a proper crypto investing mindset. And guys, as you also can see in WealthNet, we give signals in every kind of Kaspa drop, and not only. So if you would like always to buy the bottom and also get guidance by elite investors, people who have already succeeded in the crypto space and right now enjoy a wealthy life, I highly recommend you to join. It's highly recommended, especially if you are a Kaspa investor. And also you can join via Lifetime if you're looking for further more benefits. I would be happy to see you there. And without losing more time, let's get back to the video and start with the Kaspa price, because guys, as you can clearly see, Kaspa is standing at 0.049 cents. We are like only 0.4% down since yesterday. As you can clearly see, we moved like in a consolidation phase, and there is a big probability to hold very strong here, this big support. And if this will happen, guys, Kaspa will move into huge uptrend movement with a potential huge spike into the price. But that's obviously something that we will analyze in the technical side of Kaspa. And guys, right now I would like to remind you something that I told you yesterday, that Kaspa didn't follow the Bitcoin pump because it wasn't a liquidation exit. Okay, what I mean that Bitcoin pumped to $34,000, and actually we saw the rest altcoins that are like in top 50 coins in from a market cap perspective to pump a lot. Okay, 30%, 40%, 50%. We saw some coins like Chainlink 50% up. The reason that happened this scenario, and we saw this type of cryptos into huge rally and not Kaspa into huge rally, it happened because, guys, these cryptos are cryptos that are available in every exchange. So people that hold Bitcoin in exchanges actually had these liquidation exits to make more gains. Okay, this is actually the world process that's happening all over the time. When Bitcoin is pumping into new ATH or it does an insane rally, then people taking profits from BTC, they throw these profits in altcoins, and then we see after Bitcoin an altcoin rally. Okay, this is always the cycle that we notice, not even in a bull run, but also in some huge Bitcoin spikes. Okay, like we saw here, Bitcoin straight from $26,000 to $35,000. Okay, that pump was very huge. So that's why Kaspa didn't pump a lot, because Kaspa isn't right now available and accessible for a liquidation exit. Okay, Kaspa is pumping and doesn't care for what's happening in the Bitcoin. We saw that in the past. You can clearly see Kaspa did an incredible bull run, and it still does bull run. Okay, it's on a bull run, and while the rest crypto market is in deep bear market, Bitcoin is under $40,000, and obviously we will need more months to get away from this bear market. We will need to see first the halving, and then maybe with BTC ETFs approvals and the bad economy that will go from bad to worse, more money printing, we will see actually a huge rally for the Bitcoin price straight to new ATH, and that's going to be the official beginning of the bull run. Anyway, I would like to mention you some things around why Kaspa didn't follow the pump, and I would like to tell you to do not be greedy. Kaspa is standing a breath away from new ATH, and you need to realize that, guys, because look at this. Kaspa is standing like 8% away from new 88s. And people who say that Kaspa is weak right now, you are just greedy. Okay, we are studying where we were studying before the war fad. Okay, that's bullish for me. That's very bullish because the war is still happening and there is some fad. Still, there is some fad. Okay, like we overcome the 80% of this war fad, but it's not completely away. We will need to see Kaspa like in a rally above 6 cents to say with confidence that right now the war fad has faded away completely. Anyway, rank remains 45. The reason that we didn't rank up, as I told you, it was clearly because Kaspa isn't accessible for liquidation exit, okay, for the people to take profits from Bitcoin and put it in Kaspa. And for those who don't know, Kaspa is even hard for some countries like US to be accessible for a normal guy with average experience to be able to buy Kaspa, because if you live in US, you don't have US crypto exchange that has Kaspa, and all the exchanges that list Kaspa right now are banned in US. So to buy Kaspa, you need to download VPN, you need to activate the VPN, you need through VPN to change your country into European country, then you need actually to register through this process to buy Kaspa and then withdraw your Kaspa from this exchange with a VPN into cold storage. So this process is very difficult for a beginner user. Even the intermediate users find some difficulties to do these processes. So that's why the majority of people hold their cryptos, unfortunately, into Coinbase and Binance. Okay. And I say unfortunately because these people think that they know about crypto, but they are still uneducated and they're doing things that are pretty risky. Anyway, market cap remains, guys, at above 1 billion. Okay, we are approximately in the middle of 1 billion within 1.1 billion. As I told you, that's give you some more space before the train will go up to 1.5 billion. And guys, I would like to tell you to do your dollar cost average. Don't wait for price to drop, okay? Please, because Kaspa won't drop under 500 or 600 million market cap. That's something that already happened. I warned you to buy when Kaspa dropped at 500 and 600 million. And if you didn't, guys, don't waste this massive opportunity at 1 billion, because in a few months, Kaspa will be at 2 billion, and instead of buy right now and have a double, okay, at 10 cents, right now, you have false expectations that Kaspa will drop like back to 0.025 cents, something that it won't, okay? And some people actually be influenced from the guys that have no idea what's happening fundamentally in Kaspa. And they say if Kaspa will break this support, this uptrend support will go straight into very, very low price because the technicals. But Kaspa doesn't follow the technicals. I have told you that lots of times. Anyway, do your DCA before Kaspa will go to 1.5 billion and actually stuck there before the next level. That is going to be the 2 billion. Okay, let's move into the hash rate. Hash rate is exactly the same as yesterday, 56.75 petahash per second. And the current hash rate is 52.72 petahash per second. Very bullish. In the end days of November, early days of December, we will see even more increasement, more ASICs will be plugged into the network, and that's really, really awesome. 73.34% already mined. The rapid emission schedule is pretty bullish, okay? And you can clearly see the next reduction in 10 days. Kaspa does a reduction, guys, every 30 days, and instead of price to do a correction as we used to see in other cryptos, Kaspa has new 88s every 30 days. That's crazy. That shows how big and strong is Kaspa. And let's move straight into the categories. The categories, as you can clearly see, the last 24 hours are in accumulation. Almost all categories except well. That shows that everyone does right now DCA. I recommend you to do DCA. I really believe that price of Kaspa will explode from this kind of support. I will analyze that very few in the technical side. So guys, do your DCA. Two, I hope you be in these wallets that you do your dollar cost average. And let's see what's going on, guys, from the top 10 addresses. KuCoin, as you see, and as I told you, trying to become Aquaman. Right now, they got 796 million Kaspa coins. And if you go into the page 6, you will see that KuCoin has another 37 million Kaspa coins. So they got approximately 840 million Kaspa coins, 160 million away to become Aquaman. That's gonna be crazy, okay? And you can clearly see Get.io following the steps of KuCoin, and Mixi standing right now in the third position. I believe Mixi is about to be Aquaman again in the future. You will see that when actually Kaspa will break this 0.052 cents, 53 cents, and will stay and consolidate above the new 88s, you will see Mixi suddenly to become top one address. Okay, we used to see these things in Mixi. And when actually Kaspa will be above 6 cents at 0.065 cents or 7 cents, you can clearly see when we will see the correction, all these Kaspa coins from this Mixi wallet balance into huge decreasement. I prepared you for these things because I saw these things in the past, and I believe that Mixi will do the same things all over again. And guys, let's move straight into the technical side, and then we're going to move into the news because we have lots of things to say today. Guys, as you can clearly see, I believe here, okay, we are moving into an uptrend. And right now, this kind of pullback that happened, the small pullback that happened from 0.053 cents back to 0.048 cents, and this kind of consolidation that's happening here is something that maybe can fire up a big spike. Okay, if this spike will happen and actually Kaspa won't either consolidate or either break this support and get like in price back to 0.048 cents or 0.047 cents. Guys, if Kaspa bounce from that, the bounce will be very, very massive, straight to 0.056 cents, 0.057 cents, something that's gonna drive lots of FOMO, something that maybe with a potential news, big exchange listing, medium to big exchange listing, we can definitely see Kaspa into rally straight to 7 cents or even surpass the 7 cents area. And if this scenario will happen, I believe subsequently we're about to see a correction. That is going to be like in the area of 6 cents within 0.065 cents, like here consolidation until we bounced again. Okay, this is the bullish scenario. I won't cover you today the bearish scenario. Okay, if we will see actually a broke down on this support and get back here, I will explain you if this scenario will happen, and will explain you at that time the negative side of this current situation, because obviously we will need to see what's going to happen with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin right now is starting in a very bullish position. I told you even before today's that Bitcoin here, it will move like with a consolidation phase until the next move, either to the upside or either to the downside. So in Bitcoin, guys, we have two roads. The first road is to see a consolidation phase here and create a perfect bull flag until we break the resistance and get straight into higher level, $37,000, $38,000, with max limit the $40,000. And the next scenario is actually, guys, to see a big pullback, okay, something that maybe can lead the Bitcoin price back to this $31,250 support that right now is very crucial, because previously it was one of the strongest resistance that we retested 2 times, and the third time we broke that. So there is a massive probability for Bitcoin also to do a correction here, to retrace actually here and bounce subsequently straight to $37,000 or even the $40,000 and create here a beautiful uptrend movement. Okay, so guys, as we remain above this 200 daily moving average, Bitcoin is standing in a very bullish position, something that all obviously will impact the Kaspa price in a positive way as we remain above the $34,000, and basically as we remain above this $31,250, the situation of Bitcoin remains in the bull side. So that's what I would like to tell you with what happened since yesterday from all of these things that we saw. Let's go straight into the news. Guys, we saw big partnership that I will tell you my opinion. Okay, let's actually read that first. Huge announcement from Tectum. Tectum is a layer 1 blockchain with 1.3 million transactions per second, and they got like a soft node, something that is like a Bitcoin layer 2 solution. Soft nodes gives the solution to blockchains that got scalability issues like Bitcoin. And as you can clearly see, Tectum announced partnership with the softnode and Kaspa. We are integrating Kaspa currency softnode into the softnode ecosystem. Kaspa will transact anonymously, walletless, trustless, and at 1.3 transactions per second. Cas meeting, filling, setting, and burning on the softnode wallet coming soon. And guys, as you can clearly see here, someone will tell me why the hell we need like Kaspa layer 2 solution with these soft nodes. Guys, for me personally, I believe that this collaboration, that this partnership is useless for Kaspa. Kaspa doesn't need soft nodes to scale. Kaspa is scaling into the mainnet. I believe that Tectum did this move with Kaspa, and actually they integrated Kaspa because, guys, they would like to bring some investors, some Kaspa investors to become Tectum investors too, okay? To bring more eyes, more attention into Tectum blockchain, because as you know, Kaspa community is very strong, is very big, is very passionate community. So they would like just to bring some attention from this type of community into Tectum. I believe they did this collaboration for marketing purpose, okay? Because otherwise it's like useless. That's why I believe they did this kind of collaboration, this type of partnership, and that's why I believe they integrated Kaspa into this soft node ecosystem that they got, because this actually has only one purpose: to scale Kaspa with huge speed, something that Kaspa doesn't need. So it's a useless partnership, but at the end of the day, also the Tectum investors can become Kaspa investors. Okay, so it's a win-win situation, even if it's useless. Personally, okay, as Kaspa investor, I don't see that as a useful integration or useful partnership, because I won't use the soft node to send a transaction, for example. Okay, I will send the transaction straight from Kaspa wallet, from my Kaspa wallet to the recipient Kaspa wallet. That's gonna be good if I was Bitcoin Maxi. Okay, if I was Bitcoin Maxi, I could use this soft node and send straight into couple seconds, anonymously, walletless, trustless, in seconds, a Bitcoin transaction. But right now with Kaspa, we don't need this. Anyway, as I told you, adoption is an adoption. Win-win situation here, especially for the Kaspa community. And let's move the exchange listing, because we saw this Korea exchange, that is the coin one, to list Kaspa. This exchange, obviously, it's not big, it's not even medium, it's a small exchange. I would like to know if we have anyone from Korea to tell us if in Korea they use this exchange. Obviously small exchange, because they got only 28,000 followers in their Twitter, but maybe in Korea the Korean people use that. Okay, I would like to know that. If you are from Korea, write down below in the comment section if you use this coin one exchange, or this is so new and they got only a few users. But also, guys, that grows the adoption. Okay, the adoption is growing like crazy. So as I told you in my previous videos, in whatever exchange that we see Kaspa, it's an open door. Even if it's big door or small door, doesn't matter. It's a door that opens. Some people from Korea, maybe they will use the coin one. So these people can actually buy Kaspa because they're gonna see Kaspa there. So no matter if the door is big or small, we have one more door open, okay, and not close. So it's bullish for me, and we will see from time to time a medium to big exchange soon, okay, and something that will skyrocket the price of Kaspa, as I told you, by a lot. This type of small exchanges actually don't pump the Kaspa price, but big ones or medium to big ones like Hobby, like Crypto.com, OKX, like this type of exchange can skyrocket and can impact in a good way the Kaspa price, okay, with furthermore adoption, with furthermore accessibility. Anyway, let's move straight into the last part, that is the Tangem. Guys, as you can clearly see, Tangem sold like astonishing in couple days, in couple weeks, 998 wallets, something really crazy for the company of Tangem. They didn't even believe that they could reach that number, okay. You can clearly see they also speak for the community of Kaspa, that is marvelous, and they had astonishing results. Guys, Tangem is very big company and very reliable company. I trust them a lot, and also they are far better than other companies like Ledger, Treasure, for me at least, okay. I believe they are way better, and I love also their cold storage. So guys, if you haven't bought this type of cold storage, you're gonna have a chance to in the next year to another Kaspa wallet with another design. So I got some spoiler to that maybe in the next year they're gonna create another branded Kaspa wallet, because the current results were astonishing, okay. And guys, for those who ask me, Chris, where you store your Kaspa, where you store your cryptos, guys, I store my Kaspa in a cold storage. The cold storage of my preference is Tangem wallet, and with Crypto Chris code you're gonna have 10% off discount. And unfortunately these branded wallets end up, so right now you will have to buy this card with no Kaspa branded, but obviously it's a good one. I recommend you guys to choose the 3-card set. It's even more safe. I don't recommend you to use the seed phrase, and use the Crypto Chris code to get 10% off in your purchase. So that's what I would like to tell you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have any question, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for your support, guys, and until my next video, your boy Chris is out. Bye.